Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Long time no see. Feels like technically not really long time no see, but feels like long time no see when I did like a live like this. So welcome, welcome. Just let me eat a little bit and then could go into just I need to externally process everything that happened to me today, especially with the show ending like 2 hours ago. It ended 2 hours ago, and I got home now. But granted, I got home a while ago, but it took me a while to decide what to eat, and I had to wait for for them to make the food, and then I get the food, and so that's why I come now at 9:30. Hi guys, hi guys. Yeah, so right now it's 9:30, and I'm like feeling. But yeah, I changed my hair. It's not the cute hair that I had when I went to the show, but I just needed to like rest my head because it felt like. So, anyways, today is March 30th, 2023, and right now it's 9:31 p.m. Uh, so what am I eating? So first off, this is a rice cake, a Korean rice cake, but I decided to get something really unhealthy for dinner. I got myself fried chicken, but this is not regular fried chicken. It's called takkangjong. But this is a different flavor of takkangjong because it's usually spicy, a spicy red color, but they had other flavors at this restaurant, and I like this flavor more. It's mustard flavor. It's and I personally like in it. I just want to eat, even though it's so unhealthy, because I'm trying. Not trying, but I always am. I always am um, trying to choose healthier foods, but I just had, you know, today was a day. And out of all the restaurant that was, open right now and what I want to eat and, to make me feel better, this was the best one. This is actually like probably the best like Korean fried chicken that I've ever had in Korea, in my opinion. And it's right in my neighborhood. So, yeah. Yeah. So they have chicken, but they also have rice cakes. So that's why it's not like a traditional fried chicken place. It's Korean style fried chicken with rice cake and like different kind of flavors. And I'm also eating it with this radish, what do you call this? It's a radish, but it's a pickled radish. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm just gonna be eating in a way like this as I chat with you guys about what happened to me today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's always so interesting every time I go to a music show, even if it's a relatively easy one, like a live show taping technically is easier than a pre-recording technically, but it's still exhausting. So whether you go to a live show or pre-recording, they're like different a different type of difficulty, a different type of how it makes you tired. Yeah, so yeah. So anyways, it's always great. All right. As you guys know, I rarely can go to music shows now because they're so competitive to get in. And so when I luckily get into one, of course it's fantastic. Of course. But yeah, sometimes I forget that aspect of how difficult I go through every time I go to a music show. I really do wonder how those other fans out there, you know, who technically go through the same thing as me, but they don't seem tired. I don't know. They don't seem tired to me. And I'm just like, yeah, maybe it's a personality thing. So, in my opinion, maybe if you guys go through what I went through, you wouldn't feel as tired as me. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. So, I feel like this might be just specific to me that every time I go to a music show is always so exhausting, but it's so good, of course, to see my favorite singers, of course. Yeah, but yeah, it's the payoff of like seeing my favorite singers and how tired I get is not the same. So like yeah, like maybe that's how other fans can get through it. Okay, is that after they see their favorite singer, it's like everything that was difficult, they like it's like erased from their memory. Maybe. Well, for me, the difficulty of the whole thing. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Just forget about what things I whatever. So 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 yeah. So for me though, yeah, the tiredness and the difficulty always overpowers the fun part of going to music shows, always for me. So 1 second. Hey guys, I'm glad you guys, yeah, see the notification and joining in. Hey. Mhm, 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 mhm. So FYI, this video will stay public. I feel pretty sure that, what's the word? I feel pretty sure that this is gonna be okay to stay public. And I will tell you guys all my stories once I feel like it. So how about first thing to say, because actually let me just read you guys comments first. That's actually better to do. Hi Angela. You guys timing is always so interesting. I'm just always so fascinated. Always so fascinated with you guys timing. Anyways, hi Angela. Hi Cherry. I know. Do you like my shirt? Yeah, it's not from a company that MX promotes, but I'll tell you guys how I found this hoodie. I'm glad you like the purple. Thank you. Yeah, I believe it's my first time showing this hoodie to you guys, and yeah, I wanted to wear it at countdown. Yeah. Chair. I understand you. I understand you. She says I look very tired, and then I should have eaten and gone to sleep. Well, here's the thing, chair. I just started eating now, so I just got this food like 10 minutes ago, and I just got home at that time, and I'm like, I don't want to like clean up or anything. So yeah, so I didn't like do anything. I just changed my hair and that's it, and then got my food ready and then turned on this live. Yeah, so since I need to eat anyway at this time anyway, instead of me like eating alone and just thinking like, wow, what the heck just happened to me, I'd rather talk about it with people while eating to process everything that happened to me. And also, I feel pretty sure I'm gonna forget lots of things tomorrow, and so I need to do this. I need to do this, but I totally understand. I should hit the hay soon, but this is something I need to do. Eating and telling you guys what happened to me, and then tomorrow is the last day of March. What the heck? How is it the last day of March? But tomorrow, I'm hoping to do Wano's birthday party. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. It's not gonna be like a long birthday party or something. So but yeah, surely by tomorrow I'm gonna feel like totally fine. And so I'm still hoping to see you guys. Yeah, to celebrate. Look, his little cake, and yeah, we didn't get to celebrate his birthday yet since I was so busy during his birthday. So yeah. So anyways, all good. So yeah, Cherry, we're not gonna stay for a long time. Okay, once I feel like I'm done eating and then done telling my stories up until when I feel like it, then I'm gonna go. All right, so don't worry. Don't worry. And Keon's undercut. Hi again. And she tells me to enjoy my food. I will. It's so delicious. Like this is really yeah, even my brother says it. Like when I introduced this to my brothers, like, hey, in my neighborhood they have this really good Korean fried chicken here. And he when he came to visit a few months ago, we got this like 4 times, like within like 2 weeks. Like that's too much. Okay, that's too much. But I totally understand him. It's like really too good to pass up. But then I'm like, yo, it's your last day in Korea. You sure you don't want to get the chicken again? Like I really thought like he would want to get it again, but he's like, no, it's okay. I don't need the chicken again. I'm like, okay. this will still be here. Hopefully. Like, I'm still shocked even after COVID. It's still in business, thank goodness. Because it's like street food thing. So, lots of restaurants closed down because of COVID, but I'm glad this Korean fried chicken place, still in business. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, it is delicious. It's so unhealthy. Anything fried is so unhealthy, but it's so delicious. But I try to cancel it with the pickled radish, but it doesn't help anything, of course. But yeah. Uh-huh. Mhm. 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 Game Sonica said, I look like I'm gonna fall asleep while holding my food. No. I don't think I've ever done that before. No worries. No worries. That would be really funny. Oh, no. It's okay. Okay. Hi, Sylvia. She's also dropping by while having her dinner. Cool. Eat with me and stay as long as you want. Don't worry, bud. You too, Sylvia. Enjoy your dinner. Got that right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So guys, I'm just gonna be rambling while I'm eating, but of course, yeah, feel free to ask or comment anytime. So let's talk about how am I feeling. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm so tired. But then when I was doing the Insta lives while I was commuting to go home, I think because of the, adrenaline, because I almost missed my stop on the first way, I was like, oh my gosh, this, it would have been so bad. I mean, not terrible, but it just would have like maybe delayed me by 20 minutes if I missed my stop. And so yeah, I'm just so glad that didn't happen, but that freaked me out. And I think I had like a lot of adrenaline energy while I was doing the Insta lives with you guys to make sure that I get home okay and like no creepers happen and stuff. And so yeah, so then now after that whole adventure is done and I get home and eating, I think finally my body is like all relaxed now, and so now it's like no worries going on. And so that's why I think now it's why I'm feeling it, so that's yeah, that's a general summary of why I'm like this right now. And yeah, I need to tell you guys everything. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Got that right, Gion's undercut. Yeah. 20 minutes when you already had a tiring day is enough. Got that right. Like I said, wouldn't have been terrible if I missed my stop, but 20 minutes extra. Mm-hmm. No, thank you. Exactly. So yeah. So just thank goodness I got home okay, and there was no traffic. It was just, sometimes I was in a crowded subway, but it wasn't terrible, thank goodness. And if you guys heard me in the Insta live, I almost collided with a drunk guy. Like, he wasn't a young guy. He seemed like maybe 10 years younger than my mom. And so yeah, so I was just like, yeah. I was like, oh, that was a close one, but thankfully, yeah, no, nothing, no interaction of anything happened. But yeah, it's like, yeah, I haven't been outside in a long time because of COVID. So it was just like so many things happening, but it's all good. So all good. As you can see, I got home all okay. Yeah. So I'm just glad. Coming back home all went okay. And again, thanks you guys who joined me for Chrissy Watch 2023. Anytime when I do that, it has always brought me home safely. So surely it will keep going this way. So thanks you guys for making sure I'm all good. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, did I scold you? Wait, what did I do? I totally forgot. And then I rolled my eyes. Why? What happened? I totally, even though that happened a few minutes ago, I totally don't remember why did I roll my eyes at you. But then she says I can totally roll my eyes if I want to. But I looked really cute during the insides on yourself. Wait, she just said she liked my eye makeup and my hair and the buns. Thanks. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thanks, you guys were saying that I looked cute. So you guys saw, how I look like when I went to go see the show. And yeah. So the only thing I changed but actually, yeah, my makeup is still the same. But I think on YouTube, you can't see my makeup so clearly, and so on Insta Live on my phone, you can see my makeup more clearly. And so, anyways, thanks for the compliments. It is not flirting with Chrissy 2023, but you guys are very kind. I'm sure you guys don't say that for no reason. Why would you, right? And so just thanks for just thanks for flattering me. It's very nice. And I can't help it. I can't help but think, I hope Juhan thought that I was cute looking too. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not there to entice him. Of course not. So but I would have appreciate the compliment, of course. But of course, he's not gonna tell to the fans, oh, you guys look cute. Of course not. And so, anyways, if you guys say I look cute, hopefully Juhan thought I looked cute too. Yeah. So we'll talk about that 1 second. Um yeah, thank you again, Gyun Cut. She says, glad I could catch you on Insta. Yes, yes, and thank you for watching over me. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, on Insta Live, I was more up close. Yeah, and then could really, and because wow, Gianna, don't copy Cherry. Wow, you guys are too. Don't, yeah, and so she says to me, could see my pretty eyes. Oh my gosh, but then now she says, I'll stop flirting. Good. You guys are hilarious. Okay, but yeah, when I was looking at myself as well on the Insta Live, I can tell that wow, but I assume it's because of my phone camera was also is pretty good, and so you guys saw like all my details on my face. And anyways, excuse me, just ignore it. But yeah, but I do think it's interesting why on my webcam here, which is on a Mac, a MacBook, but I mean, but then again, for a MacBook, the webcam is like it's definitely not bad, but okay, but I think it can't compare to an iPhone camera now that I think about it. So that's anyways, but still, I kind of appreciate that it's not super clear, so that you don't see my imperfections and stuff. So it's not terrible, but yeah, now you guys can see the quality from YouTube versus Insta. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, stop flirting. Thank you, buddy. Okay, and then she says, I'm sure honey thought you were super cute. We can daydream about that, sure, but yeah, but can we get into the story now? Let's get into the story now. How has 17 minutes passed? Whatever. Anyways, one thing at a time. Okay, yeah, let's get into my story, which will most likely be very long, but I will just be like ranty from the beginning. So I'm gonna start right from the beginning because Guillaume's undercut totally didn't know any of this was happening to me. So and to everyone else that is like finding this out for the first time as well. 1 second. So for Juhan at M Countdown, since he's only there for the live show and he's never done a performance ever since the first time. So every single week after his first week, there's always signups to go see him live at M Countdown. Always, every single week. And unless he's not there, but every single week, since his first time, he has always been there. And so there's signups every single week to go see Juhan at M Countdown. And the thing is, it's super limited because it's only, seeing the MCs, so the spots are always limited. So for the first few weeks, they only allowed 5 people, or maybe sometimes 8. It depends on if they had enough space for that week or not. And so like 5 people, let's say 5 to 10 people. So let's say every week has always been 5 to 10 people that can go that can get in, on the name list and go see Juhan at M Countdown. And so I tried every single week. I even tried for the pre-recording in the first week, which was like up to 150 people. I never got in. Never ever. But as we know, it's too competitive to get into music shows where anything Monsta X related, even if it's only one member. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it, so I'm just like, yeah, whatever. And so anyways, every single week, even though I know it's like really almost impossible to get in, but I still try every single week because who knows? Because I got super lucky with Wano before. And so I'm like, who knows? Who knows? And so I've always tried every single week, except for 1 week I forgot. So only 1 week I forgot, but most likely I wouldn't have gotten in, right? And so yeah, so I've always been trying every single week, and it's still unbelievable to me, even though I just came back from M Countdown. I still can't believe it. I don't know when I'm ever gonna believe it. I thought at this point I would believe it. No, I'm still in shock. Okay, I'm still in shock. Okay, so this week, signups happened on Tuesday, and so it was Tuesday 7:30 p.m. So as you guys know, Mongo is every Tuesday at 10 p.m. And so I signed up for it, before doing that watch party with you guys, but I didn't check the name list because I forgot. First off, I forgot, but also I just, every single week I've always failed. I'm like, it's like no rush that I have to see if I'm the nameless or not, and so I forgot about it because I was also preparing for the Mongol watch party, and so yeah, and so I forgot, and then Wednesday morning I just suddenly remembered. I don't, if I didn't suddenly remember, who knows, like I would have like forgotten to check the list, and so anyways, just randomly I wake up Wednesday morning. So this was like yesterday morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot to check the name list, and so I check it, again, expecting nothing. All right. It's always great to set expectations low, as always. Okay. But anyways, expecting nothing. But I'm like, I should check just in case, So I'm like, whatever. I'll just check just in case. And so I check in, and so first off, they censor the name, and so when I'm looking at the list, and my legal name is English, not a Korean name. And so when I look at the list, I just scan it to just see if there's any English name there. And so I look at this short list. All right, it's like only 10 people. Okay, it's only 10 people. So I look at this short list, and I see there are 2 English names on here, and I'm like, what? But then one of them is really long, and so my legal name is a really long English name, and I'm just like, but it's super censored. I couldn't really tell that it was really my name, in all honesty, because many people could have like similar letters to my name, and so I see this, and I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is eerily really similar to my name. And so then in this name list, there's also other info about you, to double confirm that it's really you. And so the other info next to this long censored English name, it's really my info. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm just reliving it. That happened, yesterday morning. Yeah, I was in so much shock. I was losing it. Okay. And so what happened after that? 2 hours after that. Okay. So I'm like trying to get out of bed, trying to like process this, right? But I'm like, no. I'm like, what? I'm like, huh? I'm like, so I'm like trying to get through this, but I'm like, as always, because I'm this kind of person, I need to talk about it with someone, because if I don't, I'm gonna explode. Because how like what is going on? Okay, like what? Okay, so yeah, so I couldn't deal with it by myself, of course, and so I turned on a YouTube live at that time. And so Gianzana, I do believe you were probably asleep at that time because of our time zones. And so anyway, so I turn on a YouTube live at that time, and then I say to everyone, like, this live will go private when it's over. So when it was live, it was public, but then it automatically went private after it ended, because I was a big mess. Okay, I was a big mess. I also looked like a mess. I was losing it. Okay, so some of you guys were there in that live of me losing it, and so y'all saw I was losing it. Okay, so I was really really losing it. But then talking about it with you guys helped me to calm down. Help me to calm down, and to remember that this is great news. Okay, I need to stop being so crazy. I need to think more of the positive, that I'm gonna go see Juhan, and like I didn't think I would see him again ever since It's All Right pre-recording. So it would So, yeah, so talking it out with you guys at that time, just helped me get through it. And I went about the day according to the schedule that I had for that day. I just went about my day as calm as possible. And then once the day was over, I prepared myself to go to sleep and get ready tomorrow to go to M Countdown. But even when I went to sleep last night, I still couldn't believe it. I was still, even though like talking with you guys in that sudden live definitely helped me, like definitely helped me more than it would have not helped me, so it definitely helped me a lot. But then when I went to sleep, I'm just like, am I really going tomorrow? I was still like so paranoid about it. It's like, is this really happening? Like, am I really going? Okay, so I'm still in disbelief, right? And then I wake up this morning, same thing. This morning I wake up and I'm like, oh my gosh. In a few hours, I'm gonna go to M Countdown. Like I was still losing my mind. So yeah, guys, I still was losing my mind. You guys saw me tweet every so often that I'm just like, I still can't believe this is happening to me. Blah blah blah. So yeah, just yeah. So the rest of the day, just going about the day as best as I can. I still did some work in the morning and afternoon because I have to, okay? Because I have to, no worries. But yeah, so I still try to finish some work today. And then I left my house as early as I possibly can just to make sure that I get there on time. And yeah, and I'll continue my story in 1 second. So when I'm talking, I don't eat, and so I need to eat some more. And then I will continue the story of what happened to me, starting with my journey to M Countdown. Excuse me. To people that think I'm disgusting, I totally understand. I mean, at least I'm not burping in a disgusting way. At least I hope not. Like, I'm trying to be like discreet about it, but anyone out there that thinks I'm disgusting, I totally understand. Don't worry. Okay. So Sylvia says, I'm always curious about this. They usually put some names on reserve. That's right. Does the reserve need to be there on standby, or they can go in with the others since they're there already? So girlfriend, I'm trying to remember, have I ever been on reserve before? 1 second. No, I have never. So I don't know if that's a bad or good thing. I think that's a good thing. Is it? I don't know, but any time where I got on the name list, I have never been in the reserve section. So I personally never had experience with it, but based on the rules that is written there, and also my experience just seeing what happens to the reserve people, this is this is all the information that I have about it, but not personal experience. So 1 second, Sylvia, because I never thought you would be curious about that. But yeah, let me answer you. So let's say, for example, for Juhani's M Countdown name list. And so the name list that I was on, it's letting in 10 people for sure. So for sure letting in 10 people, but then they also say how many reserve people they will have as well. And so for this one, they only have reserved 2 people, which is really, really little. And so I don't know why they made it so little, but yeah, but then only 2 people for reserve. And so if you are so the reason why they have a reserve people is just in case someone in the for sure name list, if one of them is a no-show or they don't have the right stuff, so anything could happen where like people on the name list like can't go, right? And so if that happens, then a reserve person can take their spot. So so this is in their rules that if you are on the reserve, so it's next to your name, it says reserve. So if it has that, you don't have to go. All right. So if you yeah, you don't have to go. So if you are on the name list, you have to go. If you don't go, they will have a warning next to your name, and then up to a certain amount of warnings, then they will like ban you from going to music shows. And so that's why if you sign up for music shows, like you have to be serious about it, that if you get on the name list, you have to go. And so that's why sometimes I say that, oh, I'm not gonna apply because I wouldn't be able to go no matter what. And so yeah, so sometimes that has happened to me. And so yeah, so anyways, so yeah, so if your name is on the name list but as a reserve, you do not have to go. So you don't have to go. And if you do go, so if you do go, you stand in your number reserve. So whatever that number is reserved, but it's like, at the back of the line, and then you have to just know your number with the other reserve people. So you can still get checked in. So you can still get checked in, and excuse me, still get checked in to, like, check that you have all your materials. And then only if um only if they tell you, oh yeah, you are no longer on reserve, you can now go to the show, then they will give you the broadcast photo card. So they do not give you the broadcast photo card unless you are really for sure going in there. So yeah, so if you're on reserve but you don't end up going to the music show, you do not get the broadcast photo card. So yeah, so if you're, yeah, so that's it, you just show up and go through the system. And if they tell you, okay, you can go or not, now, yeah, and if they say, oh, sorry, you can't go in, it's what that's it. It's like, but still you show up there just for a shot, because who knows, you could have gotten in. But yeah, that's the risk you take of going if you're on reserve. And yeah, so I guess I should be thankful I've never been on the reserve list, because it would feel kind of sucky if I go all the way there and I end up not able to go. But I'm trying to think, what are the chances of reserve people able to get in? From my experience, there's always some people on the list that don't show up. But if it's a short list, like, with us in the top 10, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the reserve people got in or not. They could have, but we I couldn't tell who were the reserve people, since I was all the way in the front. And yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so if that day ever happens to me, um since it's so difficult to get into Monster X music shows, if I am on the reserve list, I think I'll still go and see what happens. And if I don't get in, then oh well, I just took my shot. So yeah, so I hope that answers your question. If you're still confused about something, please let me know. Okay. Yes, Delarian, fill out your form today. Go, awesome. Go, no rush, because I can't process orders until tomorrow, since I'm very out of it, as you can see, Delarian. But I'm very excited to do an order with you, Delarian. So yeah, we'll talk more about it tomorrow. All right. Sarah, welcome. No worries that you're late. I think you came right when I started telling my story. So you have good timing. All right. And then yeah, so I'm taking a break to eat some food, and then I'll continue the rest of my story. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Sorry. Mm. Yeah, Games Undercut. By chance, did you get a notification of that live? But then when you tried to see it, it said it was private. I wondered if you guys knew that it even existed or not. So feel free to let me know. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm totally like dying away. Not literally. I'm totally like, my consciousness is slowly leaving me. So I think I need to. Okay, 1 second. Mm. Guinness Undercut says, I assume you were talking about IAM's LP. Oh, so my vague tweets, you thought I was talking about his LP. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. It could have been taken that way. Yeah. Let's talk about his LP next time. Yeah, but yeah, all good. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You know, guys, I might feel better after I shower. I might. Because usually after a shower, I feel like, but what if I don't? No, I mean, but regardless, right now it's 10:05. Okay, you know what? It's almost Jew honey time. Okay, let's wait until Jew honey time. I'll finish you guys' comments. Yeah, let's continue. So this is gonna be part one. when this happens, just cracks me up because it's like so random and it's just so random. Okay, yeah. So this is gonna be part one, and part two, I'll come back again. Tonight. So I'll come back again after my shower and washing up, and then I'm gonna be in the bed area, and then I'll continue the rest of the story at that time when I'm like in comfortable setting and I'm all washed up. I think that's gonna make me feel better. So let's yeah. So this is part one. All the like introduction summary is out of the way. That's what I felt was most important to take care of first, and then the juicy part, yeah, at Jew honey time 10:06. So all the juicy part of what happened today will be in part two. So I'll see you guys there if timing works out. I'll see you guys there. All right, so let's go. Cherry, you're so sweet. She's like, just eat. We'll watch you eat. That sounds very romantic too. Do you know that, Cherry? Anyways, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. But this is not a mukbang. It's a eating, chatting thing. But anyways, I'm already getting full in all honesty. So I didn't eat a lot, but I think in general, because it's like 10 p.m., my body is like, you shouldn't be eating too much anyway. So it's okay that I don't finish it. And I just needed some substance in me since my pasta that I had was quite small, but I thought it was going to be enough for me. But yeah, so I just needed more substance, and I feel all good, all good. But I want to wash up, and hopefully that'll make me feel better. Yeah, so all good. And then cheer again because you're so romantic. She said burping is natural, not burping is unhealthy. Girl, thank you for saying that. You're so right. You're so right. And so technically, saying that burping is disgusting is technically not correct, right? Because I should burp because it is healthy, as you just said, which is correct. That's right. Thank you for making me feel better about it. But still, it's like, what if instead of burping, I was like farting all the time? Because farting is natural. We should be farting, but that's not, but at least burping is better than farting. Anyways, let's go. I think surely, yeah, after I wash up, I should feel better. Yes, Delirium's adding to her LP collection. Yeah. I see. So yeah, Guillaume's undercut. Yeah, talking with Delirium, like she thought it was about his LP, but turned out it wasn't. Yeah. Sorry, Guillaume's undercut. Now you're all up to speed, and knowing from my vague tweets, then now you know what I was going through. All good. But yeah, I technically didn't tweet about anything concerning IM's LP. Now that I think about it, I talked about it in Discord. But but I don't think I've tweeted about. But yeah, we could talk about that next time. Yeah. Interesting. So Ganzanarka, who is a subscriber, so I assume then for only subscribers, got the notification, but then couldn't watch it because it says private. Got, and then people must be wondering, oh, what was that about? But yeah, now you know. Yeah. And sadly, it needs to stay private. It has to stay private because I was a mess. Okay, I was such a mess. But some of you guys got entertained by it, which I'm happy. I'm happy it was entertaining to see at least. And so yeah, so hopefully nothing crazy like this happens to me again, but never say never. Okay, never say never. Who knows, I might get into like Hyunwon Inkigayo show one day, and then that's when you'll see me be like, what the freak, what the freak, what the freak. Yeah I think no matter how many times it happens to me, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, yeah, so now you're all up to speed. And then Kianzonica says, okay, Chrissy, just tell your story quickly and then go to bed. Right. And I say, yeah. Yeah, but I will do that in part 2 in like an hour or 2 from now. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'll just quickly share the story. Yeah, and then after I share the story, and then I'm just gonna plop to sleep, so that would be better. Yeah. And my body feels like, yeah, I just really need like some water. I need some like some water feeling, so yeah, so I just need a let me yeah, so in a few hours from now, I'll see you guys again for part 2 of my crazy life story. Isn't it so crazy, right? I can't, as you can see, I still can't believe it. And so yeah, well, part 2 in a few hours. Sylvia says, same thoughts. I think it's still quote unquote safer to go just in case anybody drops out. Yeah. But it will still be tiring for midnight recording. That's right. Going all the way there, but wasn't able to get in. Yeah. That would suck if that ever happens to me. Yeah. So I guess I should be grateful I was never on a reserve list. But yeah, if that, but like I said, and like Sylvia says too, it is so difficult to get into a Mos X music show now that I should risk it and go just in case. Yeah. Gianzonica says, we'll say bye then and hope I can catch you in part 2. Yeah. And she needs to go grocery shopping. Good timing. So maybe timing will work out. It's very possible. So yeah, Gianzonica, go grocery shopping. And yeah, we'll see if I see you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Cherry says, if I get into Watch Hyungwon and Inkigayo, will I drop you guys again? Most likely, unless maybe I'll learn my lesson and I will have a tripod for my phone. I don't know, it depends, but yeah, I don't even want to think about it. Don't make me think about it. For now, it's always best to have zero expectations. Yeah, and if it happens, great. If it never happens, it's very possible I may never be able to see Hyungwon and Inkigayo. Okay, so yeah, zero expectations, and then once it happens, you guys will see me freak out again, just like how I was yesterday, and hopefully not drop my phone. But who knows, guys? Who knows? Anyways, zero expectations. Okay, so like this is, this kind of experience is really too crazy. All right, guys, you guys know this, right? It's too, even though it seems like it happens to me often. No, but it's nuts. This is not normal. Okay, so yeah, my these things, it shouldn't be happening, and so it's I will rant more about that in part 2. All right, yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Yes, goodbye for now. Yeah, you too, Sarah, and Cheris. And what I was about to call you, like a mix of Sarah and Cherry. I was about to call her like Chera. Anyways, Cherry says, see you later. You too. Oh yeah, because her purple heart reminded me. So yeah, so this purple hoodie I found from, how do you pronounce that brand? Covernaut. And so the thing is, I heard about this brand from Gihyun. Okay, but I heard about it from Gihyun, but oh yeah, and I remember I also bought from Covernaut for a customer before. And so anyways, but I never was interested in it. I'm like, okay, so I only heard of this brand because Gion wore something from them, but and I ordered it for a customer before, but I'm just like, okay, whatever. But then one thing led to another. I was on their website because it says like, hey, you have like these points or coupons that's going to expire soon. You should use them before they expire. And I'm like, what? I mean, thanks for letting me know. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let me see if I see anything on the website that I would like to wear. And so, as you guys know, this is my favorite color, light purple lavender. And so I saw this for sale on their website, and I'm like, what? I never see this color ever. And so I was like, that's crazy. And so it was just good timing, and yeah, I got to use my points or coupons before they expire, and I got it for myself. Yeah. I hate logos on the front though. I hate that. But this wasn't super expensive, and so I'm just like, it's okay, and it's my favorite color, and so that's why I got. So yeah, that's the story of this hoodie. Yeah, not really MX expired, but a little, but yeah. Anyways, talk later. Okay, talk later. Okay, let me wait 15 seconds. 15 seconds, and I'll see you guys later. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. See you later. Bye.